Hello and welcome to this video tutorial about using the protocol tree field in the protocol lab resource in Sesame. For this tutorial, we will use the Scheherazade module. This video is about the protocol trees field in lab protocol records. Protocol trees may be used to add fields to item records, to record input parameters and outcomes from the protocol steps, and different measurements, etc. Protocol trees may report any kind of data a lab would like to keep track of in addition to the existing fields. This data may later be used in reports or for data mining, etc. Other parts of lab protocols are covered in separate videos. Let's start by opening one of our lab protocols. Go to the main window in Scheherazade and go to Options in the menu bar. Under the Lab Resources submenu, click on Lab Protocols. The Lab Protocols window now opens in the board. I'll call up all of this lab's protocols. Under the Search menu, choose Search by Owner and leave asterisks in the fields here. Now all of my lab's protocols appear. Let's open Protocol 8834. Basic fields in protocol records were covered in a separate video. In this tutorial, we will show how to add a protocol tree to this protocol. To begin to build our protocol tree, first click into the field here next to protocol tree root. I'm going to add 3 child nodes here under the root node. To add a new child node to this tree, choose the green plus button here. A pop-up opens. We may name our new tree node here. I will call this Sample. And then I will choose a node IO type, if applicable, input, output, or measurement, as you can see here. I will leave this blank for now. And I'll choose Set to add this child node. The node now shows here. I want to add another child node under the root node, so I will keep my cursor in the protocol tree root field and press the same green plus button to create another child node. Let's call it solubilization buffer and choose to set that to. To add the third child node here, I'll show another method. We may also add this node as a sibling node. To add a sibling node, first click into the node we want to add a sibling node to. For this example, I will choose solubilization buffer. And now we'll press the double plus green button here fourth from the top. Let's name this sibling node solubilization conditions. Next, let's add 3 child nodes under solubilization conditions. I'll click into this field and choose the plus button to add time in hours. And choose Set. And I will choose the plus button again to add temperature in Celsius. And now choose Set. And finally, I will choose the green plus button one more time to add comments, and I will choose Set again. Now I have created the 3 child nodes under solubilization conditions. If needed, default values may be entered into some of the fields. For example, I will enter 1 hour for time and 25 for temperature. These default values will always populate instances of this protocol tree, but may be modified. Let's save this work now and choose Save Lab Protocol under the Lab Protocol menu. If we've made any errors in the node name or IO type, correcting them is easy. Just click on the bottom button here to edit or sync. For example, I misspelled the heading solubilization buffer. I'll click into the label here and press the bottom button to edit or sync. Now let's correct the spelling and press Set. Now it's corrected. Next, I will demonstrate how to delete a node. Let's choose the solubilization buffer node and now press the red minus button, the fifth from the top here, to delete node. Confirm your choice in the pop-up. Now let's save this again, this time using the Save Lab Protocol button here in the button bar. Now, let's have a look at a couple of protocols and protocol trees that are further along in development. Let's open Protocol 8880. We have built a full protocol tree here. To open the tree, choose the top yellow button here that looks like a Pac-Man facing forward. Now the tree expands and opens. I may also close this using the button just under, which looks like a reverse-facing Pac-Man. I will show another protocols tree too. Let's open this protocol 8879. I will choose the same Pac-Man button again to expand and open the protocol tree. This one is more fully completed and more complex. Let's close this tree by choosing the reverse-facing Pac-Man again. This field, Tree Editable, controls whether users may add or delete tree nodes at the item level. For example, if this field is set and Protocol 8879 is selected, the users will be able to add new nodes to the protocol tree of the particular protein. Usually this field is left unchecked, so all the item protocol trees will have the same nodes. Protocol trees may be added to an item record. For example, we may attach one to a protein. Let's start by building a new protein record. I'll go to Options on the main page and choose New View and then Protein. Let's name this protein 100 and save as new protein under the protein menu. And let's choose Lab Protocol 8880. Now, when I scroll to the protocol tree, it is loaded here. I may expand or open this with the first button here, and I'll open the node under solubilization conditions. In this example, let's say my time is 4 and not the default value of 1. I will enter 4 here. My temperature was the same, so I will leave this at 25. And now, under comments, I'll explain a bit more about why my time value is different than the default. I'll save this protein now using the button bar here. We may also search protein records based on the protocol tree nodes and values. In the main window here, I'll choose Search and Protein, and then by protocol tree. Under the lab protocol field, let's choose 8880. Now, let's choose a tree node by clicking the plus sign. The drop down here will not show the nodes that are empty or have no value. I will choose time, and for value, I will enter 2 to search for proteins with protocol number 8880 for which the solubilization time was equal to 2 hours. The search results appear here and I will open one. Let's move to the protocol tree. We can see here in the protocol tree and in that node that the solubilization time was 2 hours. There are other videos covering the use of protocols in Sesame in more detail. These videos cover the basics of creating a protocol to more advanced features. Please visit our website for these videos and for additional videos, help pages, and more information about Sesame.